Hi everyone, this is Carolyn from o2bstamping.com. I want to show you, I think, one of my favorite bundles in the new annual catalog. It is called A Little Wild. Here's the stamp set, and the framelit set is called Little Loves. This is just adorable, and it's made actually, or it's designed actually to make little tags that you can cut out and then just fold in half and attach to a package. But you can do so much more with this set. So I want to show you this darling card that I've made using this set. At the bottom it says, "A great big welcome for a sweet little someone." So I'm actually making this for a little boy, baby card. But again, you could change this up so easy to make so many different types of cards with it other than baby cards. So this is actually a spinner card. So the little elephant is made to spin, and what you can do that's kind of fun is you can kind of wrap it, keep wrapping it like this, and then when you put it in the envelope like that, when the person opens the card, it's gonna spin. Isn't that adorable? I just think that's so cute. So let me show you how I made this. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my cardstock that measures 4 1/4 by 11. It's scored at 5.5. Bring those edges together, just give that a nice crease with my bone folder. Then I've also got a layer of Whisper White that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to layer that, but I'm not going to glue it together just yet. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform and one cutting pad, lay this down. I'm going to bring in the largest circle from the Stitched Shapes framelits. That's what gives it this little stitch. I can't really see that. The little stitching. There we go. Around the circle. Okay. And then I'm going to bring in, make sure that you have this piece centered. Bring in another cutting pad on the top and put this through your Big Shot. I'll be right back. Okay. Just going to pop those out. You can use those for something else. We're not going to use those on this card, but you can see they've got nice little stitching around the edge, so they'd be perfect to use on something else. Okay, and then you're just going to take this piece away for the moment, set it aside. I'm going to bring in my little elephant framelit, and as you can see, it's double. So it's going to cut out your little elephant, and then you can fold it in half. Because it's going to make the back and the front of your elephant. So cute. So I'm going to bring in my Memento black ink and my stamp. Let's ink this up. The designer series paper that I'm using is a piece from the Naturally Eclectic designer series pack, and I'm going to stamp right on the designer series paper. But one of the things I'm going to caution is where his little eyes are, you want to try not to get them stamped where this dark blue circle is, because it makes his eyes not show up very good. So I'm going to go right there. Good job. Okay, and again, I'm going to bring in my magnetic platform. Set this up this way. Line that up. Put the other cutting pad on top. I'll be right back. Okay, pop this out. So cute. So you can see that's got the little piece here that you can use to make the tag. But we're actually going to cut that off because we're not going to use it as a tag. So just kind of try to round his head there a little bit. Okay, and then we're just going to fold this in half, like so. Then we're going to bring in some, I'm using gold metallic twine, but you can use several different things. Fishing line, sometimes people use fishing line to do this, which is, you know, you just don't want it to be something really obvious, because you kind of want it to be subtle so that you don't really see it very much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use my grid paper and put my little elephant lined up right with the center line on my grid paper. Then I'm going to take some tearing tape and I'm going to add a couple little pieces. Actually, just one piece I think is going to make it work. There and there. Then let's just pull this back off. Just that top protective layer is what I'm trying to peel off there. There we go. Then I'm going to take my metallic. You can also use Scotch tape here if you don't have tearing tape. Okay, I'm going to line that right up with the center. It just helps me to be able to place this thread right where I want it. So right up, down the middle. Now you want enough of this actually to be able to attach it to the card as well. So give yourself plenty, there you go, plenty of room, top and bottom. Plenty of extra, I guess I should say, thread. And then you're just going to close this up. Okay. Then you're going to bring in your card base. Again, you can use tearing tape. That's what I have handy, so that's what I'm going to use at the moment. But I actually like using the Scotch tape better because it's just, for me, a better hold. But you can use this. Just make sure that you leave enough room here at the top to be able to hide that with your layer. Okay. And then down at the bottom, we're going to also add, and you can just tear this. I don't know why I tend to always bring my scissors in, but you can just tear it off. That's why it's called tearing tape, right? And then again, you're going to just put some tape right there. Okay, I'm just going to burnish it, make it a little easier to take it back off again. Then again, I'm going to use my grid paper to line that up so it's nice and centered. And then I'm going to put my little elephant right down in the middle of that. Try that again. Centered. Center my elephant. My card front wants to keep moving around on me. And then I'm just going to bring this down across there, and this one up. Again, make sure your card is straight. And then we're going to pull this little guy, make him straight, and you want that string to be pretty taut. This is why I like to use the Scotch tape, actually, because until you get that second layer, the white, whisper white layer on the top, it tends to want to not stay put. Let's try this. There we go. And then to the top. No, it's still not as tight as I want it to be. There we go. Okay, now I'm also just going to take this and kind of wrap it around. That'll help hold it in place as well. Yeah, because people are going to kind of pull on this. They're going to want to make it spin. Obviously, it's a spinner card. So the more that you have attached to that tear and tape, the better. I'm going to do the same thing down at the bottom. Just wrap that around a little bit so it will have plenty of stick on it. There we go. And then I'm just going to lay this on top of it. That will help to keep it in place. Okay. All right. And then you can see it's ready to spin. Don't forget, when you put it in the card, just go ahead and like wrap it up so that when you take it out, it will spin. Okay, and that'll make it super cute. Again, you can maybe see, well, I guess you can't really see that on the video, but you know, where it's just a little bit loose. Again, I definitely recommend Scotch tape. Why I didn't use it, I don't know. But I had the tear and tape handy. So with that, the other thing that we're going to do is we're going to take another piece of soft sky. This, I believe, measures 4 by 4. Nope, 3.5 by 3.5. We're going to bring our magnetic platform back. And then we're going to use both of these circles from the stitched shapes. This is the largest one and the next to largest one. And we're going to center it. Don't have to be centered on the paper, but you want the circles themselves centered. I'm going to put this over the top, run it through the Big Shot, come back in, and this is actually how you make a ring. So again, here's another piece you can use on another project, and here is the ring. But this just kind of adds a little extra something to the card, because as you can see, it's rather plain, but that's how I want it. Okay, I'm going to take some multi-purpose glue. You don't want to use a lot of this. It will seep out from underneath the cardstock if you do. And just set that up right around the circle. Then I'm going to bring in my Island Indigo ink and my sentiment. A great big welcome for a sweet little someone. So I'm going to stamp that here just to make sure I've got that on straight. Okay, I do, but one thing I just noticed is this rubber could actually be trimmed a little bit. I have actually got some ink on the corner of it, so just be careful on that when you're inking this up, that you don't get ink. Don't rock it at all to get ink on the edges. Still have some there a little bit, but I think it's going to be okay. And then I'm just going to stamp this right there. Not going to rock it, so hopefully none of that extra ink will transfer, and it didn't, so that's a good thing. All right, and then you want to close it. Twist this up first. Give it several good twists. And then you're going to place it in your envelope. And it's done. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. I've seen several different cards made using sort of the same idea that just were really cute. And in this set, there's also a lion and a teddy bear, or a bear. He's not actually a teddy bear, but just a cute little bear. Looking for the stamp set. It's here somewhere. I was going to show you. Oh, here it is. Excuse me for reaching. So here's the little bear and the honey cone and the little bees. And then it also has a little sentiment here that says, "Hello there, honey bear." Isn't that very cute? It has the to and from, so if you're making little tags to go with the, using this set, you've got the little to and from. The lion, and this says "Wild About You." So just cute, cute, cute stamp set. Definitely one of my favorites. I can just see all kinds of cute things to do with this one. I made a card the other day. Unfortunately, I've already sent it, so I can't show it to you, but I just used the back end of the little honey bear. It was a belated birthday card because I didn't get it out on time, and it said, "I'm a little quote unquote behind wishing you a happy birthday." I got that idea for someone else, but I thought it was so cute I had to use it. So I hope you've liked this video and this little spinner card project. If you did, please leave me a thumbs up on my YouTube channel, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel while you're here. Also, come and visit me at my blog at www.otobestampin.com. And you have a great day. Thanks for stopping by, and happy stamping.